Namaste, my peeps. It's LT, your Teeter Fitness app coach. Today we're going to go over my 3 favorite yoga stretches that almost anybody can do. These are pretty basic, but so effective. What a combination, right? That's what we're looking for. If everything was that way, wouldn't it be a great world to live in? It still is a great world we live in. I will say that. We're going to start out with child's pose. It's child's pose because a child can do it. That's not why it's called child's pose, but you get the idea. Big toes together. Seat comes back towards the heels. Arms extend out long. Biceps rotating externally. That means out, if you weren't aware. So we're getting a nice lat stretch. How far can you reach them out? How far can you press the seat back? Forehead comes down to the floor. Resting oh so gently. Still pressing that seat back, and you can always thread the needle to get a shoulder stretch. That's what they call it, threading the needle, bringing that arm underneath. You get the idea. You can take it the other way. There's so many cool variations and things we can do, but we'll stick with that one for now. We're on a limited time basis, So we'll go to the most widely recognized yoga pose in all of the land. I don't know if that's a fact, but I always tell my students that. Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. We're up like a V. Hands are firmly pressing down through the mat. All 10 knuckles firmly pressing down. The heels are pressing back. Eventually, maybe we want to drop the heels, but it doesn't matter. Heads resting in between. Biceps rotating externally. Again, it's a common theme. We want to get it like a V eventually. Straighten. We're getting a big stretch down the back. All of the back of the legs, the hamstrings, the calves, the glutes. Everything is getting a major stretch here. It's such an amazing stretch. Again, you can take this with your knees bent, up on your tippy toes. It feels nice to take some movement. All kinds of stuff you can do there. The third stretch we're going to do, a supine twist. A ton of variations you can do with this. So we come down, bring our knees to tabletop. Like so. Arms out like a T. LT. Teeter. You get the idea. Head comes down. And then we take our knees over to the left or the right. If they don't come all the way down to the ground, that's totally fine. If you want to put a block underneath there to give it some support, that's great also. If you don't want the block and they're just hanging there and it doesn't hurt you, that's totally fine as well. Arms are out like a T. Again, you can bring this opposite arm up overhead to get a side body stretch at the same time. I like to multitask. That's what I'm all about. So we're here, and then guess what? You take it up to the middle, take it over to the other side. Supine twist. You can take this with a bolster or a block between the legs as well. Another variation of this that I like. Ankle comes over the knee, bring it down, plant the foot. Gives you a little added outer hip stretch, glute stretch on this other hip here. There's so many variations that we could go a whole hour post on this. I like to sit here and do with the bolster and just do lots of supine twists. It's just very transformative and has really helped me stretch out. I do a lot of spin, a lot of working out in general, and those are my 3 favorite yoga poses. Again, my name is LT. I'm your Teeter Fitness app coach. Namaste.